A Song in the Sky is available in English and in Lingala. This is the English episode. Previously on A Song in the Sky. Hello my friends, my name is Bénie. In the previous episode, I had my first audition ever. What a stress! Oh, I had to sing in front of the famous judges, André Matadi, Véronique Myriam, and Isaac Mboka. I was so nervous, but I think I did good. What did you guys think? Never mind, you'll tell me later. Then the production that all the candidates wait in big white closed rooms for hours until they called our names at the end of the day to let us know if we were in or out of the competition. At first, they didn't call my name, so I thought I was out. But then a miracle happened. My name was on the list. The production assistant, her name is Mabel. She had forgotten to read it. What a stress. So Mabel, the lady who works for ZARNACOM and who always wears a blue hat, she called all the 15 candidates selected and she gave us tickets to come back to the studio the next day to be part of the live show. She also said that we couldn't tell anyone that we were the candidates selected, except for our parents. But I didn't tell my mom. You guys remember that my mom didn't know that I had registered for the singing competition, right? I had decided that I would tell her after. But the casting finished so late that day that I was scared I was going to be late for dinner. I had to rush on my way back home. And then, this is what happened. I rushed to make it home on time for dinner. But when I arrived, Mom didn't even notice that I was late. Do you want to know why? Because we had an unexpected guest for dinner that day, Mr. Diba. I don't like him. Why does he have to come to our house all the time? Mr. Diba is my dad's former boss. I forgot to tell you. When he was alive, my dad used to build furniture. He was very good at it. He made the most beautiful furniture in the world. But Mr. Diba never paid him enough money. And he made him work very hard. That was not fair. And since my dad is not here anymore, Mr. Diba wants to marry my mom. That's why he comes to our house all the time. He always tries to impress Mom with his money and his big car and his expensive outfits, but I don't like him. And my brother Junior doesn't like him either. Together, we have nicknamed him Ugly Bird Face because his face looks like an ugly bird. But shh, don't tell Mom or we're gonna be in trouble. I don't think that Mom likes Mr. Diba. She remembers how he used to treat our dad, but she's always worried about me and Junior. She thinks we need a stepdad. And like I said, our school fees are expensive. It's hard for Mom to pay for everything on her own. But I don't think that she wants to marry Ugly Bird Face. Sorry, I meant Mr. Diba. I think that she likes Mr. Shabani better. Mr. Shabani is one of our new neighbors. He lives in a small house down the street. He moved here about a year ago. He is very nice. All the children love him. But he is very poor. He has no money. He works as a newspaper street vendor. Every morning, I say hi to him and I see him leave with a big pile of newspapers that he goes and sells on the street. And on the weekend, he works on his bilanga, his small garden. He is very good at it. He has all kinds of fruits and veggies in his backyard. Oftentimes, he comes and offers some of his cassava leaves to Mom so that she can cook them for us. Mom always says, "Oh no, Mr. Shabani, it's too much. I can't accept all of that." But I know that she's happy he thought of us. I see how she smiles at him. But anyway, back to that dinner. There was so much food. Fumbwa, plantains, white beans, rice, chicken. Mom always cooks a lot when we have guests for dinner. It was good. We ate everything, and then Mr. Diba said he wanted to go outside in our backyard to smoke a cigar. Yes, Mr. Diba smokes big cigars. He thinks that makes him look important. So he went outside, but he only stayed there for 2 minutes. He came back quick to the house because all his body was itching. Poor man. He had to scratch and scratch himself. Then he said, "Is there a dog in this house? 'Cause me, I'm allergic to dogs, eh?" Mom shook her head. "A dog? No, we don't have any dogs." Junior was looking at his shoes. He was scared to say anything. Mom didn't know that he was hiding a dog in our backyard. So I had to intervene. I said, my friend Naomi came to the house with her dog today. Maybe that's what it is?" Mom was surprised. "Naomi, weren't you at Jessica's house today?" I didn't know what to say. Yes, but, So Junior had to intervene. He said, "Naomi came to the house and then they all went to see Jessica together." That was smart. So I lied. Yes, that's totally what happened. And Mom said, okay. Then Mr. Diba said he had to go because his body was itching too much. Then he said, "If a dog was in this house today, I don't think that I'll be able to come back here for at least 3 days. So why don't you all come to my house for lunch tomorrow?" Tomorrow is Saturday, so lunch at my house. How does that sound? My heart almost stopped beating. A lunch at Ugly Bird's Face house? Tomorrow? No! That sounded terrible. Junior needed to stay home to take care of his secret dog. And me, I needed to go back to the ZARNACOM studio to try to win the big singing competition. Hello? But luckily, this time, Mom herself intervened. She said, Mr. Diba, I have to go to work tomorrow. I have 2 dresses that I need to finish for my client. I'm so sorry. Maybe another time. That was perfect. That meant that Junior and we would be totally free on Saturday. Mom woke Mr. Diba to his car, and Junior and we stayed in the kitchen to clean the table and wash the dishes. Then I went to the backyard alone to look at the stars. You guys know that I love to look at the stars at night. They are so pretty. My grandmother used to say, there is a star for each and every one of us in the sky. But if we don't go after our dreams, our star might die. I didn't want my star to die, so I had to go to the ZARNACOM studio and sing as best as I could during the live show. But I was a little scared because all the other candidates were great too. Elodie, Doreen, Wilfried, Samantha, we all wanted to win. I don't think that I slept very well that night. I was too nervous. And do you want to know what happened during the live show the next day? Well, you know what they say. You'll find out in the next episode. Mise, oh, na monike, uzwaki deja, oh, na ebike, okokiko sala, musala, nyonso, ganyaki deja, oh, na ebike. A Song in the Sky is a podcast series by Kwembila Productions. Written and created by Sabrina Moella. Lingala translation and assistant art direction by Mulongie Fuamba. Performances in this episode by Sabrina Moella.